One of my patrons sent me a message the other day asking what the best way to get some custom automotive hose adapters made up would be. It's one of those sort of small fiddly parts where you're going to talk to a whole bunch of people who either wouldn't be bothered with it or quote you something astronomical until you find the one guy that says, yeah, that's simple enough, that's no problem. In this case, I've got an appropriate sized piece of stainless steel, the tools to do it, and, well, no problem. This is also an opportunity for me to do something I don't usually do in the shop, which is see how long it takes a guy with a moderate idea of what he's doing, just how long it takes to actually make something like this, and shoot a video at the same time. So, let's go. First step in the process is figure out what it is I'm actually making. I know it's for like a PCV line, low pressure air. First problem is that there's no actual standards for hose barbs. So I'm just going to look at some examples I have in the shop and base it off that. Most of the automotive hose couplers I've seen are single barb, so I'm going to go with that design. And I'm just going to take some measurements off some that I have for reference. We can go find my calipers. That is 20.1, 20 millimeters. It's 22 millimeters. It's about 19 millimeters. Don't know. Yep, that's not going to work. Looks like a 30-degree included angle. Got a couple other little hose barbs here that these are just formed ones, but should give me another idea of what the ratio should be. It's 18 and a half. That's 17. That is 7.38. 6.38. So maybe somewhere around 10% bigger should be pretty good. 30-degree included angle. All of the dimensions provided for this were in metric, but all my machines and tools are in inches, so I'm going to do a quick little drawing so I can reference it easily. Of course, I haven't used the lathe in a few days, and it's got a bunch of sawdust on it. Jeez. Get some Anchor Lube on here. This is a good go-to lube for stainless steel. Ooh, that came out fast. There's a lot of stick out here, so kind of doing light cuts. I've been using Anchor Lube for a while, and I really like their product. They're a new supporter of the channel, so I'll leave a link in the description so you can check them out. How's this gonna work? Camera battery died. So I'm going 25. Looks like I guesstimated wrong on how much to cut this taper. We'll come back to that. I based this off of the overall length that my patron gave me. I think it might be a little short, and I wanted to leave a little rib in the middle here as a stop, but looking at it now, I think I'm better off just knocking that off to the same diameter. So other than deburring that, I'm an hour and 48 minutes in. I think I'm going to do the second one off camera and see how much faster it goes. So for the first one, with setting it up, figuring everything out, it took me an hour and 48 minutes. The second one only took me 46 minutes. And then I decided I wasn't happy with that one and went back and did it again. That time it only took me 40 minutes. I feel like I'm pretty slow with this. Jeez, that's still hot. But putting that aside, I think this kind of demonstrates the problem with making onesie-twosies. There's so much time involved in figuring it out, setting up, working out the process, that I couldn't charge enough for these to make it worth my time. But since I'm doing this as a hobby and enjoy doing it, and I really only make things for either myself or friends or supporters, that means I can actually justify doing this. I still need to go deburr these things. Of course, it's not done until everything's cleaned up, too. Well, there you have it. It's about 3.5 hours distilled down into a few minutes for your entertainment. A couple of parts made for a patron. I would be curious to know from both the hobbyists and if there are any professional machinists out there. That's probably painful for you. how long you think it would take to kind of figure this out and make these parts. Obviously, shooting video slows the process down a bit, but I feel like I'm kind of on the slow side. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'm going to go put in some more time editing this video now.